All right. Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. I had a big weekend. I was doing actually a craft show. I'm trying to spread the message on the Be Youtiful movement. So I was at a craft show and just getting the word out about my t-shirts. And I would like to welcome everybody who has joined that is going to be following the movement along with us. And hopefully through word of mouth and you guys sharing this with others, that we can just make this grow and grow and grow and grow. And for some of you that have been following this for a while, or just following me for other reasons, that I kind of wanted to go back over, if we didn't get a chance to talk this weekend, or if you don't know what the bigger idea of the movement is that, so I have these t-shirts, okay, and they say that Be Youtiful. If you haven't checked it out, the link is below. But the idea behind the t-shirts is that just by wearing something and somebody's seen something repeatedly over and over and over again, that you can then become a visual influence. So sometimes we want to make a difference, but we don't really know what part we can take, or we don't have time, or whatever. This is so simple for you to just wear a t-shirt that is a visual influence for youth, for us as adults. And so I think that's where I'm beginning on this movement. But as it goes on, every single shirt that I sell, half of the proceeds are going back into a fund that then will be we'll turn it around and get programs into schools and get programs into women's groups, or just recovery type groups. I've talked to a few groups just here in Hastings that they're like, oh, I'd love to have your coaching, but we just don't have the funding. And it just breaks my heart that people that could really benefit from a lot of speakers or coaching programs, that they can't afford them. So I want to be able to spread the movement and just be able to let people live and show them that they can truly live to their true potential, their God-given potential. And so half of all the proceeds will go back into that fund. So I got a great, we just kind of upped that in the funds this weekend. And thank you to everybody. I was thinking earlier, I want to hit the youth on this, because they're the future. They're the future, our future. And I want to hit them. But I think that it's very hard to hit our kids when us adults are sometimes big kids. And I think we forget what it's like to be a teenager, or a preteen, or adolescent. We forget what it's like. And so we then portray these stories that we have stuck in our mind onto our kids. So it's so hard to really say, hey, this is what we're going to change. We want to make an impact on the youth, when we're not willing to work on ourselves and make a change there. So through these emails and me communicating with you guys, I want to give you tools that we can work on that. We can work on different, being aware of where we're sabotaging ourselves, or being aware of how we communicate with everybody around us, and how we communicate with our youth. I think that I can make a big difference. I think it can be huge. So in these emails, we're focusing on you. With the movement, we're focusing on hitting the youth and getting programs into different schools and stuff. So if you have never went to the website and you just heard more about the program or my movement that I'm starting, and I don't want it to just be me. I would love for you guys to share this with others, because it's not about me. It's just about being able to help people who don't, just letting people realize they were created complete. We're all created complete. And I don't think we realize that when we have, some kids have so many expectations, and we put them on ourselves, or we feel judged all the time, that it's really hard to remember on a day-to-day basis, just how complete you are and how complete our kids are. And so on and so forth. It's a big circle. So please spread the message. And all you have to do is forward this to somebody, or just, post up the forward on the link, the BeYoutifulBeYou.com link. So somebody can, it might be just what they need. And if you have not gotten your t-shirt yet, go get that so we can get more programs in where they're needed, where there's not enough funding to actually get them in there. One little, I have, when I talk about like us being just big kids, we're big kids. I have some people that they want my daughter to be on Facebook, and I always tell them that I'm like, I'm not going to let her be on there, because really it's just a bunch of adults whining and complaining and judging, and it's like, that is not what I want my 12-year-old to be seeing, because they have enough to filter through their little minds right now, let alone the people that are supposed to be their role models doing it themselves. So think about that when you're allowing your kids to get onto different social media sources, is what they are seeing, and are you ready to let go of? Are you ready to let so many other people influence your kids? I'm not. I mean, it's a personal opinion, but I'm not personally ready to let go of that. So anyway, that's all my messages today. Share this message, go to the link, you can order your t-shirts. It's going to such a bigger cause than just wearing the t-shirt, but just by wearing it, you really could make somebody think differently of themselves just by seeing it. So have a fantastic day. Be you, be great, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.